guys, welcome to Nursing Tutelage. For this screencast, we'll be looking at service quality. What exactly is service quality and some of the ways we can determine the quality of a service provided by a company. Okay, so there are different models on the quality of service, but for this particular episode, we'll be looking at the quality of service based on Parasuraman's perspective. So Parasuraman is a chair in marketing, a professor and department chair at the University of Miami. He came up with the dimensions of measuring the quality of a service. There are actually 5 of those dimensions. They are tangibles, assurance, responsiveness, reliability of the service, and then empathy. So we'll be delving into each and every one of these 5 dimensions. We'll be explaining them as we move on. But before then, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. There are more videos, very comprehensive ones that covers a lot of areas, so you don't want to miss out. Okay, now let's start off with the very first dimension of service quality, which is reliability. When we talk of reliability, we are looking at the ability of a service provider to provide a service as they have promised and on a regular basis. So if an organization is offering a service, say a bank, when we talk of the reliability of the service, we are looking at that bank being able to provide that service as they've advertised or as they've promised. For some organizations, their services are not reliable in the sense that whenever you visit their branch, they seem to have network problems. They seem to have technological problems. The ATM is not working. The systems are not working. So customers find it very difficult to go about transactions. If you even want to log on to their website, there's always an error in accessing their web pages or apps. This is not reliable because it's not convenient for the customers. The customer cannot depend on this service when they need it the most. Say a student who wants to pay his or her fees using a bank that is not reliable. You go there at any point in time, you are not able to withdraw or cash out your money. It's very stressful. So when we talk of quality of a service, that service has to be reliable, meaning that service should be able to work on regular basis, and they should be able to fulfill the service that they've promised to. If they say they have a 24-hour ATM operation, when a customer visits the branch of that company, they should be able to access their ATM at any point in time. So that's it for reliability of a service. It's a dimension of the quality of a service. That has to do with that service being able to provide on a regular basis and as they've promised. Moving on is empathy. Empathy does not directly relate to the service itself. This perspective has to do with the people who are providing the service. So empathy is caring and personal attention that a business provides to its customers. And this goes a long way to enhance the service experience. So when we say empathy, we are looking at how customers are treated when accessing a particular service. So if are the employees smiling at you? Do they make eye contact? How do they relate to you? Are they even approachable for you to ask them questions and all that? That's what we mean by empathy. being able to relate well with your customers, attending to their needs, giving them special attention, making them feel at home. So it's not directly related to the service that you are providing. Say you are providing internet service, but this has to do with how you treat people while you are offering or providing a particular service. It is very important because it enhances the service experience. When you treat people well, they would want to work with you. The customers will want to come over and over again, and they will end up even advertising you to their friends. So that's it for empathy, having a good, cordial relationship with customers. It enhances the quality of the service. For some services, when you go there, the employees are very approachable. They smile. They ask you, do you need anything that I can do for you? For some, they don't. They look very grumpy. They don't smile. So you don't even feel comfortable when you are going to access such a service, say a bank. The tellers are not smiling and they talk to you anyhow, very harshly. You wouldn't want to work with them. It's not a sign of a quality service. So empathy, treating people well, enhances the quality of the service. The next one is tangibles. Tangibles. Tangibles has to do with the physical features of the service that's being provided. So when we talk of tangibles, we are looking at what the customers can see when they're accessing the service that you provide as an organization. So the appearance of the building, the cleanliness of the facilities, and the overall appearance of the personnel. How are they dressed? How do they look? How is the environment? Is it clean? Does it look like the business know what they are about? That's what we mean by tangible, the physical characteristics of the facility that's providing a service. We take this for an example. Say you go to a restaurant and you find out that the tables and the silverware are very dirty. It will give you a wrong impression or a perception that no, their service is not of quality. Because which restaurants will provide quality services with dirty silverware? So tangibles has to do with how appealing the place is, how the service providers have structured their facilities. Is it welcoming or not? You take this picture. This is a medical facility. They provide medical services. As you can see, this is a waiting room where they've made the place so comfortable that as you wait to see a patient or someone that's been admitted, you can relax. The place looks very comforting. There seem to be some tables where the kids can play, very comfortable chairs. This enhances the quality of a service. The tangibles, how the place looks, is very important in determining the quality of a service. So when people come to access service at this center, this medical center, they are not stressed. They feel very comfortable. They are air conditioned. The place looks very comfortable. So they can even read a book and feel comfortable. They don't have to wait for 3 hours and become so tired. So tangibles is very, very important in determining the service quality. There's also another one of a waiting room. Some even go to the extent of providing entertainment in the form of a TV so that the customers can relax while they wait for service to be provided to them. Then we look at responsiveness. How responsive are the service providers? So this has to do with attending to customer needs in a timely manner and providing services promptly. So by being responsive, we are looking at attending to the needs of customers when they want information about your products, your services, when they want explanations to some of your offers, how quickly you respond to them. Do you tell them to wait? Do you give them a response immediately? This enhances the quality of a service. Being responsive is very key. Like, you don't have to wait a day to return a call from your customers, an email that has been sent, an inquiry that has been made about the products and services that you offer. There should be a call center, 24-hour service, where customers are attended to in a very prompt manner. This is a sign of quality service. No one will want to work with a business that waits for weeks or months before they attend to or respond to the needs of their customers. And even in more modern organizations or businesses, even if you visit their website, there are now chatbots or these call centers where you can just type your message or concern. If you need any inquiry, they'll just attend to you within a short time. So it makes the customer feel very comfortable. There's convenience. They don't have to come all the way to the office before they receive information. They can just sit at the comfort of their homes and access information that they need. So that is responsiveness, attending to customers' needs in a timely manner. If they are having challenges, being able to address that challenges. And if they need information, you being able to provide that information in or within a short period of time. The last of the dimension is assurance. Assurance is the knowledge and courtesy of employees and their ability to convey trust and confidence. So when we are talking of assurance, we are looking at the employees that are working or those providing the service. Do they know what they are doing? Is there a sign that they know what they are about? You want to be sure, or you want to be made assured that they are going to give you proper or quality service. So as a company or an organization, you need to create a positive impression by giving your customers an impression that, or a perception that you know what you are doing. For instance, you can achieve this by displaying your certificate if the organization has been endorsed by any institution, say a very big or popular regulatory body. You can display those certificates to instill confidence within your customers so that they feel safe while working with your service provider. So you have to demonstrate your skills and knowledge that you are competent enough, you can do the service. You are giving them a reason to trust you, a reason to feel assured that you can do that service. That's what we mean by assurance. So as a service provider, if you want to provide quality service, you need to assure your customers that yes, indeed, you can provide it by showcasing your skills, your knowledge about the job, trying to build trust, and displaying some of your qualifications or awards so that customers will feel that yes, you are one of the best in the industry. So they will want to work with you. So that's assurance. Having knowledge of what you are doing and the ability to convey trust and confidence in your customers. Very funny photo here. Supposedly you walked into a health facility and this is how the doctors have been dressed, or this is how you see them. For assurance, are you going to be assured that they are going to provide quality service? If the doctor is to inject you with this needle, come on, he's going to deteriorate your body. So when the doctors have been portrayed in this manner, or if they have been presented in this manner, you will not have that confidence that they know what they are doing. You will even be afraid to work with them. So this is not a sign of assurance. So if you want to provide quality service, you need to give that perception, create that impression that yes, you know what about. And clearly this picture is directly opposite. With these long needles, no human will want to work with such a doctor. Very funny though. Okay, So that's it for the dimension of service by Parasuraman 1988. There are other dimensions on service by other people, but this lesson focused on the perspective of Parasuraman, the 5 perspectives or dimensions. So this is a popular question in the exam. It might be framed in this way: using the Parasuraman's dimension of quality, discuss the quality of a service at a health facility or center. So for this question, you have to analyze the 5 dimensions: responsiveness, reliability, assurance, empathy. You need to analyze them, what is it, and then relate it to a health center. So if you pick responsiveness, you explain what it is. That responsiveness is being able to attend to the needs of your customers in a prompt manner. Then you tell us that for a health facility to enhance the quality of their service, they have to respond to the needs of customers in a timely manner by having call centers or 24-hour customer service response team to attend to customers. So you can do same for the rest of the other 4 dimensions. So you can look at this question. This is about it for this screencast. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. We have more comprehensive lessons for you. Thank you.